Alright YouTube, Edward Tyndall here. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Just got done bathing my wife, so my kid's got school tomorrow, so he can't be here to do an update. But this is one of his vlogs that was supposed to be a female. It's not a female. I'm not feeding live. But I got the Pac-Man frog ball feeding stuff we're gonna do. It's very healthy for them. We're giving them a different variety. Oops. Oops. Missed the ball. There it is. Missed the ball. Oops. Just getting a lot of substrate instead of what. It's a good thing to feed them outside of their pen with substrate. You can see what difficulty I'm having here. Open his mouth. He's missing it. The going movement in sight. Yeah. It's not going like I'd planned. If you can get this ball down, it'd be really good. Oops. Every time I drop it, there she goes. She got a piece of it. He or she got a piece of it. They like this stuff. It must taste good to them. It's dried out bugs, I guess. Oops. There we go. There it is. Try to throw them back like that. Grab it off of there. Get a chopstick. Yeah. Got a lot of frogs to feed, so I don't want to bore y'all, but taking this one a bit. This was supposed to be a female, but it appears to be a male to me. Come on now. Try here. Every single time. I've got to be patient with these frogs sometimes, people. There he goes. There he goes, finally. Down the hatch. Nice. A little water on there. That was a good one. Oops. Sorry. There's another one. They're nocturnal, so it's good to feed them at night. There's an active little booger here. It's nice to see them jump around all the time. Just got a big one. I like to sometimes try to roll it to them, and maybe they'll get it like that. You see that? Yeah. You see how you got that because of the movement? Maybe. Just maybe. Maybe we can do it again. Just kind of put this up here. Just kind of roll it to him. See how manipulation occurs, and then they eat it or they don't. They need to eat it though. It's really good for them. It'll make them grow big and strong. There you go. So there's that one. Sarah's awake. I got her jacked up in her bed so she can see what's going on through the window. shame that y'all can't see how much enjoyment she's getting out of this. I'm still working on getting her rights back though. We're having her rights taken away from her is inhumane, so eventually that will be overruled. It's just a work in progress. There's a little small frog, so I'm going to take a smaller piece. Oh, I caught it, but didn't like the taste of it. And these frogs don't always like these. So I might have to get used to it. I aggravate them until they take it. Well, there's no deal on that one. I'll let you know if they want it or they don't. At least they don't. Another one. These are all pixie frogs. You got grass that you just eat that you shouldn't have eaten. I mean, not grass, but coconut fiber. I don't like him having that. Won't hurt him, just give him black poop, but it's not nutritional for him at all. He needs a smaller ball. I'm going to break this ball in two and roll it to him, and he'll catch it. I might get him when I start feeding them out of this container because they're eating all this substrate. There he goes. He's got that one. Okay, just get that one. When you put them in a clean container, you can make these little balls and roll them at them, and they'll catch every one of them. One reason I like feeding live, because of these small problems that you have, you know. Just gotta be patient. And my kid's been feeding them like crazy off cam, so they aren't catching all the feedings. So sorry about that. Sometimes I just cannot resist the movement. Most of the time, as a matter of fact. If something falls, I get it. You see that? It's another technique you can use. This one does not like that flavor. I don't know how important it is for him, or how good it is for him or her. I call that the drop technique. Different little tricks that I've been trying over the years raising frogs. Gonna manipulate the situation. The roll technique I actually learned from my grandfather. He told me when they were a kid, and they have the cane toads down in Florida, and he used to take his BBs out of his BB gun, and he would roll them on the concrete to the frogs, and they would eat the BBs one after another, after another, after another. And him and a bunch of other kids would do that back in the 40s, before a long time ago. I don't really like that, but he did it, and it's an interesting story of how the kids used to have fun back in the 40s. They would throw all them BBs at the frog, and they'd eat it until they couldn't jump. And then they'd grab them by their back leg and shake the frog a little bit, and he said all the BBs would fall right back out. And they would jump about their way perfectly unharmed. I don't recommend nobody doing that. Animal abuse, but back then they didn't really have no concept of animal abuse. It's a new thing. This one's in a little tub. Let's see. Mikey loves it when they're in little tubs. Some water. They'll look a little bit different. Every single one of them. We're going to use a drop technique on this one as well. Well, I'll try the under roll first. I don't seem to be hungry at all. I just sit in the water. Go to the next. Here's the next. Old mealworm and turn into a beetle, and you just eat that. Or turn into a larva, I'm sorry. Larvae. Try the ball drop. He went after it, just missed it. This will make these pixies big and strong. This time we can't resist that drop. Like I said, Mikey's been feeding them off camera. And I can't film it all the time because I'm really busy. But I want to share this progress project with y'all. As it unfolds, it's amazing. Watch how fast the little things grow. Here we got a big boy, or a big girl. Big boy or a big girl. So this one does. Get y'all the best view possible. There's that one. We'll save the behemoth for last. Use the garbage disposal. Oops. Oh, I got it right off the tongue. Don't really like it. Alright. Mash that back together. Hoping I'll take it a second time. So they don't like. This one may be a female actually. See how tiny that head is? So then you gotta piss them off a little bit. I've already got a taste for it, I just don't like it. Alright, some of them like what they like and the others that don't like what they don't like. I do want y'all all to know that Sarah that night and make videos with me as I make these videos and I show them to her. It really takes her off. You can tell by the faces she makes that when I tell her I'm gonna make a YouTube video and then she don't get to be in it. Feels like she's being segregated against. And that's not the fact. Because I would never do that. I know how much she loved doing these videos. But y'all just hang in there and it'll happen soon enough. Alright, so now I'm going to take all the remaining balls that are together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. I'll mash them all together. And give them all of this behemoth. This is the original Jabba the Hutt. The most famous pixie frog in the world. I'm trying to get this in a way where you can get it. Took a bite out of it. You see that biting? This frog is ready to go, people. Get one ready. Got another bite out of it. Almost get a little bit dirty. Also a flat spot where you got another bite. You're not in a very good position where I can just pass it off to him. Whoops. Oh, I think he got it. Yep. Eat the whole thing. Look how big he is in comparison to my hand. It's a monster frog. That's pretty much the last of them. That's the last of them. Got one more. The American. American bullfrog, which is in a different container up here. He's down in there, hiding under them plants. American bullfrogs are asexual. Meaning they can breed theirself and have young, as a pixie frog requires a mate. This is what I was feeding in today's video. Soft food bites for Pac-Man frogs. It's pretty much complete nutrition. Alright, y'all stay tuned, people. To know out. I'm going to share this video to my wife so she can enjoy it. Happy Easter.